I loved and still do love Deftones.
Me too.
So, in 1995, we were on a U.S. tour, and we played in Salt Lake City, and Bad Brains were playing upstairs, and we had played earlier in the day downstairs at this club in Salt Lake, and there was this band called Deftones opening up for Bad Brains, and I was like, Deftones? I'm like, who the fuck is this band? And there was some dude outside walking around giving out a 2-song sampler EP cassette.
Mm-hmm.
And I took it and I went in the van and listened to it. And the 2 songs were Bored and then 7 words.
That's insane.
And I was like, oh my God, this band is fucking awesome.
They were so lean and aggressive then.
Yeah.
They were so rad.
Like, you know, kind of the same age as we were. And, you know, maybe a touch older or whatever, but pretty much the same vein. When we got, then the whole Deftones record comes out, the first one, and we, of course, get it and like it, and then the next one comes out, and it's like, I was even more in love then, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like My Own Summer and all that shit, and then we got, then we got way more into, like, them and met them and so on and so forth and became friends. And then in 98, we did that tour with them with Quicksand and us and Deftones, you know. And that was, like, our first, like, real, like, rock experience. And there was a lot of shitty parts of it, but there was a lot of cool parts of it, you know. At the end of the day, the coolest part of it is that we got to play in front of a bunch of new fans that had no idea who the hell we were. And I remember Chino and Abe coming and talking to Daryl and I and being like, man, you guys got on this tour and, like, you made everybody step their game up. Like, we play way harder every night now because you guys are on the tour and, like, you come out and, like, you kick so much ass when you start to play. And, you know, like, you didn't, like, we can't go out there and kind of loaf it anymore because if you do, Snapcase will show the shit out of you, you know what I mean?